where she has said she does not get food stamps, and then turns right around and last month at the same time frame admits she gets food stamps, sending her worker to go get donuts, ice cream, and cupcakes with her food stamps. She gets food stamps. She receives Optage, Meals on Wheels. That's 14 meals a week.
So now it's not about the gifts anymore, because I've seen some videos put out. It's not about the gifts anymore. It's more about just the cash apps at this point.
Yeah, she's got some huge enablers in there.
I'll grab a picture so I can swap this out real quick. Go ahead. Anybody in the boxes while I grab this picture? Miss Kim Peters, Miss Homie.
Hi, Mitra.
I think the next thing is always going to be groceries, then rent. Those two things we have documented everywhere, and there's still enablers that go in there, and Scam Opera is right, huge enablers that go in there. But Kim knows how to play on these enablers when she says, don't let them tell you what to do about their money. Now, last night there was a huge concern that she said when she said, oh, I had 2 of my donators and gifters, supporters, tell me that they lost their job due to supporting her. And one had their apartment complex called, and they had to step back from supporting her. Those are lies, guys. None of that's going on.
Oh, he just ended his live? Oh, he got mad and ended? Just when we were switching pictures, everybody. I guess he got real upset, everybody.
And Riley Ray has said before that she doesn't care. None of us care what you guys do with your money. It's not our business. We simply put out the awareness and let you guys know that these people are lying to you, pulling on your heartstrings, trying to hurry up and get you in an urgent situation where you give money, or make you want to puff up your chest and say, screw these awareness people, they're bullies. And I can tell you now that the truth is not bullying. But they want to make it to a situation where you give your money over with as many lies and as much confusion and manipulation as you can. We don't care what you do with your money. Do as you will. But just don't lie to us. If we send you a message and say, please do your research, but here's a starter packet, either blow us off, that's fine, go do your thing. Just don't tell us, okay, thank you so much for letting me know, and turn right around and then end up giving them $10.
Hey, AMZ. Hello?
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was just unmuting. So I went and I asked True Knowledge how DL was and if she was needing her money, and he got pissed and ended his live.
You triggered him. You made him very upset, so...
Well, he shouldn't be buying those patches.
Yeah. And we got to be very careful what we say, AMZ.
I know. I don't like her. I've never liked her. Always been suspicious of her. She could come after me if she wants, as long as she leaves you guys alone.
Thank you, AMZ. Thank you for getting in the box.
Okay, go ahead and drop me. Thank you.
I got you. You have a blessed evening. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Oh, Malik. We triggered him. We triggered him, and he got off.
Guys, I'm sorry. I was opening up a Reese's peanut butter cup. Well, it's not a peanut butter cup. It's shaped like a ghost.
Oh, nice.
I like these better because they don't have the crunchy part on it. I don't like the crunchy part of Reese's peanut butter cups, but I'm sorry for not muting.
No, you're okay, Ryan Ray. Go ahead, Scam Opera.
No, I'm laughing at her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so regarding Miss Kim Peters, she did come get in a box after a long time of waiting when she came and got. And she lost all her marbles. and she was calling everybody clout chasers, and because people were sending roses, she was very upset about people sending roses, and she lost all her bananas on that live stream. She really did. And then she went back to her live stream and didn't get nothing. Go ahead, Fallon.
And for all of you that are in the chat that are new, that aren't familiar with Kim Peters, when Ryan Ray and Scam Opera say they're OGs, they are legit OGs. Kim is an OG as well, but Ryan Ray and Scam Opera caught on to her a long time ago, and they have stuff on their page about her from years ago. All of her lies have been debunked, and it lives on their pages. All you have to do is type in any search engine, Kim Peters, scam, it comes up. And majority of the time, you're going to see Scam Opera's page.
Yes, definitely. She has also lied. I don't know. I'm sorry if someone already said this, but about having cancer. She has lied about being pregnant. One of her cats, I believe there's Bruno and there's Fallon. Do you know the other one's name?
Henry, Beavis, Henry.
Okay, so one of them has passed now like 15 times, right? Or about to pass.
And then she needed money for a cremation. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes. They will use anything, Angel. Anything. They will use their pets because they know that people have a love for animals. They'll use their elderly parents because, let's be honest, who doesn't feel bad for the elderly? There's one lady who sits on the bed with a woman she calls her mom at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and uses the mother as a prop so people will send her money to her Cash App. Me and Mom is just sitting here hoping someone can help us with our lot bill.
Kenzie.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. The
Can you
one
pull up the resources on the purple page if you still have that? Or no?
I have to go. I think it's in my emails.
Oh, it's okay. If you don't have it, it's okay. I just wanted to shout out Scam Opera's page. Make sure you follow her. Ryan Ray's, follow her. Fern Angus, Sammy's page. Those are the resources. The Reddit.
Kim has lied about having children. She lied about that at Christmas time. That'll be 2 years ago this Christmas. One she said had autism. She lied about raising money for, I think it was Toys for Tots.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah,
Homie
a lot
had
of
his
that
live
was
on her, we had her former moderator come up and confirm that Toys for Tots was a scam. That was a couple of weeks ago.
Excuse me. Somebody's sticking my throat.
She had a mod that bought her an air conditioning unit, and then she went and sold the air conditioning unit.
That's true.
We returned it. Anyway, pretty much got the money back for it.
I'm telling you. I think the one that really got me, as far as recently, the whole they turned off my light situation. That's that. After the light situation, that's when she came and got in the box. Because the video's out there when she was in a box. And I was all like, was it before or after the popo came about the light being turned back on?
It was crazy. They knocked on the door. Minnesota State Police, Kimberly, can we talk to you? And it was like Sunday all over again. Like, let there be light. Genesis became in Kim's apartment, and let there be light. There it was.
She manifested electricity again. That's what she did. I was all like, oh, wow. There was no way for her to get out of it. She always... The problem with Kim is you ask her a question and she'll answer you with the question. So she answers a question with the question. And she goes, and what does that have to do with you? And what does the police have to do with you? Look, Miss Kim Peters, she was called out for lying to everybody. scamming people out of money. And she would only answer a question with the question. And I was like, well, we're not getting nowhere. We are not getting nowhere with her.
Well, Jenny 2022. Jenny 2022 has went private because of my video on my main page. You go look at it. She had made a post. She had got Banana to go live, so she made a post. And she took it down later, but it's a picture of her arm. And she is super upset about that. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to post a video about her response to that. She went live the other night, but like I said, she's on private. But she said pretty much that she's not in addiction, that her arm was the result of scabies. I do not believe that.
Yeah, I don't. Not from the pictures that you showed. It didn't look like it.
Nope.
Not from the pictures that I seen, Scam Opera. That was you caught that one pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm glad I took that screenshot when I did, because like I said, she did delete the video, and I think in the time she just wanted the money and she didn't think about what she did, and then later she was like, "Oh, I better take this down," but I already had it.
Yep. Good evening, Funberry.
Good evening, friends and
How's it going?
Scamily. How are we doing? I just wanted to come in for a quick second and say that I don't know, what's in the energy this weekend, but everything felt super electric in this little community here, and multiple scammers that you cover are absolutely getting nowhere on the money train right now. Chef Carl, I saw him come live multiple times today and get all frustrated because the chat is just filled with trolls from all the awareness. True Knowledge, he's come on and off angrily multiple times because he's not getting any money through his live stream. Mo's main account was permanently banned yesterday, so
Nice.
that stream is cut off for her. Amanda Bowden, her live is full of trolls. Like, it's just incredible. These people that you cover, the awareness has gone so wide that they are literally like they're drowning in the comments of all the different trolls bringing awareness that people can't even really get through to send money. So I just wanted to share because I just witnessed it happen, and I've been in and out of your live all night, and I was like, I've got to go over here and tell them because this is directly because of you, for sure.
And I give credit where credit is due. It's the OGs of the awareness community, like Scam Opera, Ryan Ray, there's Auburn.
You guys all it's amazing.
Yeah, the OGs that have been around with videos and screen recordings and posts, and I give credit where credit is due because we only do what we can on this platform, and that's all. That's all that we can do. But the ones that have been around for a very long time, I only started January 3rd because I got tired of seeing all the nonsense on TikTok. So I give credit. Penny Fairy. Like I said, there's a lot of OGs.
Well, and I agree with you, and I think it's beautiful and important to give credit where credit's due because it is really a team effort and it takes a village. And I was a watcher and a silent watcher and a learner from all the OG scam accounts, and then coming into your accounts after that, and then finally reach a point where I've been doing my accounts and awareness and stuff as well, and it morphs and it grows. But I can see a difference from a couple years ago to now, how quickly people are getting the trolls in there from before. So especially with the permaban from the work with Mo and everything was amazing. So just wanted to share that, it's a lot of dark energy that you guys have to sift through. We all sift through every day and things that we see that are frustrating, but there is a silver lining and it's working. So great job.
Thank you, Funberry.
You.
Like I said, I give credit where credit is due. I'm like a minnow. If anybody knows what a minnow is, it's like a little fish. I'm a minnow in a big in a big lake of OGs. And I will always give credit to the OGs. I'm just a baby fish in a big lake.
You know what though? All the other fish, the scammer fish, they're repopulating and populating more. And there's so many of them on this app. It's crazy. So all of you, the whole team is important. Hey guys, I love you guys.
Well, you're coming into holiday season, so the next thing's going to be is Halloween costumes, and then you got Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas. So it's going to get worse.
We'll strap up.
You made a very good point, Scam Opera. Christmas is around the corner. Imagine how wild this is going to get and how many more new people we're going to see. This is going to be...
Stay hydrated. We've got some work to do.
There is a lot of work to do, and all I can do is say, oh, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, oh no.
I know. I looped my mom into all of this today. I was like trying to explain to her about the weekend of streaming, and she was like, this is wild, just send me the link next time. And she's now been hanging out in and out of your live and getting up to speed on everything, and I'm like, welcome to the rabbit hole. Enjoy.
I don't even look forward to it, especially this. I was not around, like I said, I started January 3rd of this year. I was not around for last holidays. I could only imagine what's to come.
Well, Scam Opera, thanks for the tip. I just wanted to pop up and say that I've been seeing some positive work, and it pays off, all the extra effort you put in. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a good start to your week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Funberry. You have a blessed evening.
Bye, my dears.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Scam Opera, I want to give you a big shout out. You're an OG to the awareness community, and big shout out because you are the OGs. I don't know how you guys have dealt with this for many, many years.
I've done it for about probably coming up on a year and a half. Like I watched the awareness community for a long time before I got started, because like I wanted to learn. But I've been watching these people for a long time, no doubt. I broke my leg in 2021, and I was bedbound for some time. So that's all I had to do was watch these people.
Well, I gotta give credit where credit's due, because like I said, I'm new to it, but we try to do our best. That's all we can do.
But I learned from the best, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I can't name all the OGs, but I know of some, and hey, I guess we'll just try our best every time.
That's all you can do. You can't stop these people. A lot of people come in this community think they're going to... You can't stop these people. You can't shut them down, but you can try to slow down the money. You can try to educate people, and that's the goal here, is to educate people, to keep your money in your pocket. Just don't give people... You're giving strangers money. You don't know these people.
You're right. And
You want to do good, then donate in your own community where you can actually see that money put to good use. You don't know what these people are doing with this money once it leaves your hands.
You're 100% correct. And I always tell people, if the awareness communities come together and bring as much awareness as possible, we could try to at least slow them down a bit. That's just all we can do.
Yeah, that's got to be the goal. Because the more people that do this, and the more people work together, the more you can get the word out.
Yeah, and that's why everybody's welcome on the platform. All awareness, people that bring awareness, everybody's welcome on the platform. Because you know what? The more we work together, the further we will get. And that's why I allow people in the boxes, and because working together gets us a lot further.
And you don't have to create videos. You don't have to screen record. You don't have to be in there every day. But guys, when you come across those OGs videos, it takes a second. You're already there. Just click repost and repost it and hope that one other set of eyes sees it and comprehends it. Those videos are made simplicitly out of their own words. It's not spliced together to make it look like they're saying something that they're not. It's not AI. It is their recordings. These people spend a lot of time recording their words and regurgitating and giving it back to you exactly like they said it.
Yeah, if you just sit and watch the whole video too, I know a lot of people don't like watching longer videos on here, but if you'll just sit back and listen, you'll be very educated and informed, because we're going to tell you what the inconsistency is when, they said this today, and then 5 days later they said something totally opposite. So that's why they're lying.
Yeah. Did somebody say Beth was live again? Who said Beth was live?
Somebody did. I haven't seen her on, but
Somebody, you did? Is she live? Yeah, she is. No. Okay, little man. She's on Band of 8 again. Should we bring her picture up? She does not like me. Let me grab a picture real quick.
she doesn't like anybody unless you're giving her money. Then she'll like you. If you quit giving her money, you won't be her friend anymore. That's how Beth works.
Go ahead, Scam. I got to grab a picture.
And Beth's been doing this a long time. Beth was doing this on Facebook before this app existed. So, I tell a lot of these people, people say, what did they do before TikTok? They were on another social media site, or they were taking advantage of their family. That's why they say, I don't have any family or friends. Well, I wonder why.
That's right.
Oh,
You've already exhausted people. You've already taken all their money, and they don't want to support you anymore. So you don't talk to them anymore. They don't want to be around you.
Yep.
and there's Beth and Devin. They said Band of 8 again is the account that they're on, I believe.
She has a new account all the time, because what she's doing is she's going and buying followers to go live, because she's losing so many accounts because she got a mouth on her. And that gets her bananaed. But when you buy accounts, you buy followers, basically, they get you taken down quicker. Because a lot of them, they're bots. They're not real people that are those followers. So TikTok recognizes that.
And wow, she's waiting for me to go meet with them because I'm where they're at. But I am not traveling 2.5 hours to go meet with them.
They're not worth it. They're not.
No, they're not. The gas money, no. If they come across the city, I told them I could meet them at Walmart. But they can wait all they want where they're at. I don't think they really want to go up to the foothills, as they call it. I know the last time I was on, went into her live stream, she started throwing out that whole 211 nonsense, and I was all like, "No, we ain't playing all that. We're not playing all that. 211 this and." They would not even be accepted over there. That's the only thing I could say about that whole situation. They would not be accepted.
One fine day, the karma's going to hit. Now, I don't know when it's going to be. It might not be today or tomorrow, but one day, a whole lot of these people, including you, Beth, your karma's going to be delivered.
It is. Her and Devin. Because
You can't keep doing what you're doing and taking advantage of people and scamming and not catch up to you eventually.
it will. It will. And at the end of the day, when it catches up, they'll be on a live stream crying about it.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And then, like I I've always said it. Don't be crying about it because it's going to catch up to them, and then they can only they can only blame themselves because the stuff that they say is ridiculous. It really is.
They're foul.
Oh yeah. And I keep telling people, Devin has come over here on one of the live streams. We had over 500 people, and he told he told the whole community that he was gonna off everybody on the live stream.
I have a video of him. It's not on but he basically threatened to unalive children.
I heard about that. I did hear about it. So, it's sometimes all I can do is shake my head.
Unfortunately, I can't have it on a public page because it'll get taken down.
Well, you're like me, Scam Opera. I have our Stopping the Scammers account, and that's set to private. The people that were able to get accepted, they're the ones that are able to see all the videos that we have. But for the most part, we've lost 2 accounts, and we have a lot of videos on that account. But the ones that are able to watch the videos that we have, it is set to private, and I keep it on private. But one of these days, I just have to put it back to public, and if it goes, it goes.
Yeah.
I just have to chalk it up as a loss.
Yeah, you have to be really careful what you post on here because, like you said, they don't get taken down, but we will.
We get taken down. Hi, I'm that Brittany. I'm that Brittany is the one that went to go pay him a visit. I don't know if they moved. I'm that Brittany. To be honest with you, I don't know if they made their voyage onto another location. But from what I understood, they were going to travel towards where there's a lot of prisons, and I know where that's at.
Oh my goodness. Well, they were in the same, I believe, now this is conjecture, that they were in the same spot yesterday, but the footage I saw was on a private Instagram page.
Yeah, I know exactly where they're going. I know where they're talking about, where there's a lot of prisons all in the same area.
But she's not going to move until she absolutely has to. Well,
You make a very valid point that the fact that they don't have to pay where they're at right now, where they have their heap of junk parked at. So I don't think that they want to go somewhere where they really have to pay.
Yeah. Well, I think that Beth is very smart when she knows what she's doing. She'll have to get a certain amount of money before she moves again.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I know exactly where they want to go to, because I know where I know exactly where it's at, and it wouldn't even be a good idea for them to go there because there's really nothing around there. If you're familiar with Colorado, the only thing that is really around there is just the prisons. That's about it.
I think she wants to be in those kind of places, though. I think she wants to be in places where she can isolate the dogs and be away from people.
Yeah. And like I said, if you're familiar with Colorado, everybody knows what we're talking about because no matter what, it's crazy. It's crazy. If you know Colorado, everybody knows what I'm talking about. And she's not gonna, no matter what, she's not gonna fit in over there. But she'll be away from, she'll still be out there in the middle of nowhere. But as far as trying to be within city limits anywhere, I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think that she doesn't want to bring attention to herself, and that's why she's going to try to go to places that are, where they can hide out.
Oh yeah. And then on that, Brittany makes a very good, valid point. If they plan on going to where I know that they're going to go to, there's a lot of authorities that travel those roads just for the simple fact that the amount of prisons in that area. So, yeah, they better think twice about going there, because they'll get pulled over in a heartbeat with that in transit little thing in the window.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And that tag that's on there that says 2018 on it.
Yep. But
Now, maybe I'd already got pulled over. They'd already thrown me under the jail, but
well, if it was anybody else, we get locked up and then they send that heap of junk over to the landfill, not even over to the scrapyard. It would just go to the landfill, because that thing's a biohazard on wheels, on just wheels. That's why I'm like, I'm surprised PR Pepper's not over here, or Trey.
He might be on restriction or either coloring his coloring books.
He might be. He had enough screen time today, so he's not allowed to be over here.
oh, yeah, she might have taken his phone today, guys.
We always, Scam Opera, we always say that his screen time is up for the day. But, we'll continue bringing awareness about him no matter what. Whether they like it or not, it's going to happen. So he's watching Coco Melon.
You got to remember that in a little bit over 2 months' time, I figured this up, and the figures came from a mod of hers. She made over $13,000 in about 2 months.
Was that including the lawyer money that they raised?
Yeah.
Okay.
The lawyer for Devin, the lawyer for the dogs, the bond, the house out back, the camper, the SUV. I'm trying to remember what else. I had it all written down. But yeah, it's $13,000. I mean, it's just crazy how somebody could go through that amount of money. Like you were talking about Jaylene going through 50 grand. Like, these people, if they don't have to earn the money, then they don't have to hold on to it. If you don't have to earn something, then you just blow the money, because the mentality is that I got this much, I can get it again, and I can get it again, and people will continue to give me money, so I don't have to budget. I don't have to be responsible with money.
And I have an idea as to why they came over to Colorado. It's the dispensaries.
Yeah, she has to be somewhere where she can get what she wants. So definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, Beth's not dumb. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh yeah, and like I said, it's the dispensaries, the low prices. Because she always has to have, her gardening supplies. Yeah, on that, Brittany, that's 100% why they're here. There was talks about them going to live on BLM land and this and that, and it's more for the dispensaries. And if I'm correct, that eventually they're going to try to make their way over to Fort Collins. In Fort Collins, they have plenty of dispensaries out there, but it's more pricey. It's more expensive. That's a guarantee because you're going towards the outskirts of Colorado, towards Wyoming, where Wyoming it's not legal. So the closer you get to the Wyoming border, the more expensive it becomes because people travel in from Wyoming into Colorado to get their gardening supplies and take it back to Wyoming.
Yeah. You got to remember, okay, so both of them smoke. Okay, cigarettes are expensive. I mean, you got two people smoking. If you figure if they're buying packs, I don't know how much they are in Colorado, but and they can get pretty pricey. And they're smoking name brand menthols. Then you have both of them doing recreational substances every single day, and then they're doing takeout every single day. There's nothing in there to cook with that I've ever seen. So they're eating out daily. They're getting coffee daily. So, these kind of things add up. They add up a lot. And I think that's the big reason why she's not moving around a lot is because the money's not going to gas. That's already been proven before. She said she was all the way in Tennessee. She wasn't. She was still sitting in Oklahoma. But she was collecting all this money for gas.
Yeah. And, for the people that, depending on what you smoke, a pack of cigarettes could run you $12 easily here just for one pack in Colorado. It's about $12. $12.
If you're buying packs, and I mean, how many packs do they smoke a day?
Probably two. Two of them.
I don't think there are a lot of smokers. They don't strike me as that from what I've seen, the footage I've seen over the years. They definitely both are heavy smokers. So, and I don't know how much a carton's is there, but I don't see them buying a carton because I think the money is day to day. So that's a lot. It adds up really fast.
It does. It really adds up real quick. Like I said, gardening supplies, depending on what they get, but what they get from what I've seen on some videos, the DABs, those things are not cheap. Plus, you have to have the butane, to heat that thing up. It's not cheap.
Yeah. It adds up real fast. So you're getting Starbucks every morning. She had a former supporter that had shown text messages, and she's constantly texting people on the back end wanting Starbucks in the morning. I can afford Starbucks every day. Do I drink it every day? No, I make coffee at home. But this app creates monsters when it comes to money. These people, they get addicted to the lifestyle that they're living on somebody else's dime.
That's right.
And then they expect it every single day. They become entitled. It's a vicious cycle.
And that's another one where I cannot think of a category that she has not spoke out against or offended in any way. The stolen valor, the cancer, the pregnancies, the unalive your children, or rage baiting people to say they can't tell you what to do with your money, but yet she's sitting there begging it for your money.
Right. Most of them say that. Yeah.
I wonder if this account that's requesting is Devin. I wonder if this account that's requesting a box is Devin. It's a new account. I guess, let me see if it's still there. I guess I'll find out. Let me find out. Nope. It didn't. Hello? Hello? They dropped. Okay, it's not. They took off.
I got excited. I came all the way over here.
Oh, Miss Homie, calm down. Miss Homie came running out of the room. And she's all like, hey, wait a minute. I don't want to miss this.
I'll have to go find Albert if he gets in here.
Yeah, Miss Homie was not going to skip a beat on that one. Although, Well, yeah, I think he doesn't have phone privileges right now. He's in trouble. But yeah, anybody want to add anything to the whole Beth and the stolen valor, and she went to Vietnam, and
But not on the plane.
no,
She doesn't fly. Remember that.
no, she doesn't fly. She doesn't none of that. She just
How'd she get there? We don't know.
on a rowboat, Miss Homie, on a rowboat.
She used to run with the cartel.
I heard about that scam. The scam opera. She says she used to run with the cartel.
Yeah, it's on, I think it's Panhandler Pets page. Is the proof. That's what these people don't realize is that I think a lot of these people, they think that we forget what they say or that there's not a video swimming out there in TikTok land somewhere. There is.
Yes, there is.
And that's why we record these people. Because if we didn't, we wouldn't have any proof. And receipts in this community are,
Like gold.
it's like, yeah, it's gold. I have a ton of them. This phone I'm on now, it's constantly full.
So, here's how you debunk everything that she, as far as the cartels and stuff. You cannot run with the cartel and then run with the 211s. That's not how it works.
Not only that, sitting up on the app talking about it.
Well, when she gets really elevated, she tells these big stories, you know. It's like she's big and bad. And, you know, when she's flying high, yeah, she says a lot of crazy shit.
That's why I'm all like, everything she says is just a bunch of baloney. And I'm all like, yeah, she debunks her own stuff.
And you know how they have that saying out there, you know, you see it on the TV with Sarah McLachlan playing or whatever. The way that you treat animals is the way that shows your soul. The way she treats those animals show how black her soul really is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, 100%. And let me say one more thing about her and her cartel. The cartel would not feel safe with letting Beth or Devin touch anything. So
They would lose money. Just put it that way.
they would lose all the money.
But, you know, the longer you let these people talk, the more of a hole they dig for themselves.
It is true, Scam Opera. It is very true. From what I understand, for the people asking how many dogs, it's still 8, right?
Yeah, it's 8. They had 9, but one of the dogs was unalived by some of the other dogs, which she totally lied about. There's a 911 call out there somewhere, where first she says, oh, they got to the dog, and then she quickly changed her story and said that these 2 dogs jumped her fence. Now, I seen the fence, I ain't buying it. But yeah, poor dog.
Yeah, that was Kilo. That was Kilo.
Kilo. And that's the second dog. The first dog was Alex, and you'll see videos on this app of them talking about how Alex saved them, so to speak, from doing a substance. But that dog ingested Hugs and passed away.
Oh my goodness. Fabian, I just got a message for Fabian. Yo sé que es padre soltero, pero aquí andamos hablando de otras cosas. Ay, mis disculpas.
It's triggering, Ashley. It's terrible to be an irresponsible pet owner.
Yeah, very irresponsible. I know what it is to have fur babies. And we don't sit here and ask anybody for money to feed our fur babies. We don't ask anybody for money to pay the bills. We don't ask anybody for money to fund anything that we want in life and that we need in life. We just don't. We go to work. and make our money. But for Beth and Devin, they want everybody to fund their entire life.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I'm like,
I mean, she keeps saying she didn't get her check. She can get her check. She, you know, it's basically like they don't have any income whatsoever. If that's the case, which I'm not buying that, but
yeah. Yep. And the one thing about Colorado, another reason they fled from Fort Smith is because of the dog situation. They better remember that here in Colorado, the same laws and the same rules apply.
well, that's why she got the camper. So she thinks
Yeah.
she can hide them now.
Yeah, no matter what, if the popo really shows up, and they see how many dogs, animal control will be called, and you're only allowed 4. You're not allowed more than 4, unless you're a licensed kennel. And there's no way that Beth and Devin will never be able to get licensing in Colorado for a kennel. They don't even have a home.
Well, she did try to do that in Fort Smith, and you know, there's zoning laws for that. So you live right across from a school, they're not going to give you a kennels license, and there's probably a certain criteria that you'd have to meet, and you probably would have to spend a buttload of money to get a kennels license, because you'd have to be set up like that, and they're going to come out there and look at it. They're not just going to throw you one.
No, and then you have to be insured, and so much. That insurance policy has to be for so much. There's a lot of steps to trying to get a kennel license.
Yeah, they're not just giving them out to anybody.
No. Yeah, and if they do have a pit bull, they better be ready to get licensing and get the dog license wherever they're at in Colorado. Get it tagged, get it licensed. If it's not clipped already, they're going to require it to be clipped, unless they're going to pay another fee so the dog doesn't have to be fixed. There's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, the registration, insurance, that stuff just hasn't caught up to them yet. But like I said, one day, you know, and we've seen it. I've seen it on here time and time and again with these scammers. They you know, their vehicles aren't legal. We just saw that with Lexi. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. She said that her car got pew-pewed, and that was a lie. Yeah, she recently had court in North Carolina because she was driving around with no insurance, no license, dead tags, dead registration. Of course, she came on here and got the money to fix her problem. And that's what I mean. Like, and it'll probably happen again, because when you're not maintaining income, then you cannot continue to pay for things that you should have to be legal, to be driving on the road. And you're putting other people at risk, because if they get into an accident, well, then that falls on you. So when you give these people money, you just enable them to keep doing this over and over again.
That's right.
Very true.
Like I said, somebody gets put at risk, and that's the one thing I worry about them with that camper. Is like, you know, and we've talked about this on other lives, is them getting into an accident and somebody getting hurt.
Yeah,
You know that thing's not safe.
that trailer. You know that trailer is not too safe. I'm surprised it made it this far.
Right, me too.
I really am. Hey, Truth. What is going on, Truth? Oh, no. You're muted. You're muted, Truth.
Oh shit! I'm new to the thing. My name is Methany, and send me all your money to my send. I'm gonna send all my money to your Cash App.
Only truth. Where'd you get that wig at?
Oh, it's my real hair.
You like the colored hair.
Is that a blue? You're missing the green. You're missing the green. You gotta add some green to that hair. You can be like Rainbow Bright.
You need to
Yeah.
Just add some color to it. Are you patting it?
No.
You can't make this stuff up with truth. You just can't make it up with truth.
I'm gonna send all my money to your Cash App. Bye out.
Have a good night, truth. You just can't make stuff up. Oh my goodness. Wow, everybody. Hopefully, anybody have any last input before we get out of here? Fallon or Scam Opera?
No cash. Don't give anybody cash on this app.
No cash at all.
Resources only.
Exactly. If you see any videos, take the second to repost the videos so it can get to the people who it needs to go to. And homie, when you're playing your outro music and you're the only one left in the box, can you post Beth and Devin CA so we can do our thing before the night's out?
Oh yeah. If somebody wants to, as soon as Scam Opera and Fallon drop out, if somebody wants to put it in there, we'll throw it in there, and then that way people can report their Cash App.
Thank you all. I appreciate you. Have a great night and a great week ahead.
Yep. Same.
Have a blessed evening, Scam Opera and Fallon. Thank you for coming and joining us in a box.
Thank you.
Anytime. You have a blessed evening, everybody.
Will you drop me, please?
I got you, Fallon. I got you. All right, I got to fix these boxes. That way we could put the Cash App up. Give me 1 second. I got to fix these boxes. Okay, there we go. Put the Cash App up. We're about to, I'm just going to throw on something random. I don't know. I know, Miss Homie. I'm just trying to find something while the Cash App. Gina just went live. Not Gina. I'll just throw this on, I guess. Anybody have the Cash App? Who's got the Cash App? Put it in the comments, and I'll pin it. I don't know, Braves girl. I'm not sure. Nobody? Maybe. Somebody's going to grab it. Somebody's going to grab it for us. Somebody's all like, who's Gina? Mo and Gina. Latina. You have a blessed evening, Bev. Everybody have a blessed evening. You tried, Andy? It's okay. It's okay. If I missed any comments, my apologies. They haven't grabbed it. Well, with that being said, I'm just going to throw something. I'm going to throw something on and we're going to get out of here. Oh, no, she said today she only has PayPal and Venmo because her Cash App had been permanently shut down. Hey, that's good to hear. Oh, there's the Venmo. We'll pin this. Report that Venmo account. Send me all my money to your Cash App. There you go, Truth.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.